Listen, I learned this a long time ago. I knew the guy back in college, and I was there when NFL Network hired him, and I was there when he left for ESPN, and it bummed me out. When Adam Schefter reports something, it's going to be right. So Adam mentioned Jaxson Dart. He's going to get the start. Today, it's now official. Jaxson Dart is starting. And Brian Daboll, why did you do it? Hit it.
So in terms of the quarterback situation, I met both with Russ yesterday and Jaxson privately, and Russ was nothing but a pro, which I would expect him to be. It's my decision. We're going with Jaxson. We're going to get him ready to play this week and the remainder of the season. He's going to do everything he can. Russ will be the backup. The conversations that I've had with these young men will be private. The details will be private. All I can tell you is we're going with Jaxson, and we're getting ready to play. So I'm not going to add too much to it. Those are private conversations. It's my decision, and we're going with Jaxson.
So it's not his first rodeo here in the New York City market. Not going to say what we mentioned in the meetings. Not going to say why I did it. And it's also my decision, because we were wondering yesterday. He did it because of why. Could be his own two eyes. He could see that Jaxson Dart is ready. He could also see what's in the locker room. People are like, hey, we're 0-3. This season's circling a drain right now. 0-4 is pretty much a wrap, even in this world where you get an extra regular season game than previous years with 17. And thus, we want the kid. He takes the pulse check. Or it's the ownership saying, Coach, it's time. That's why I mentioned multiple times my decision, I would say. So one way to get something out of him is to ask him what you're expecting out of Jaxson Dart.
What do you expect from him, Coach?
I expect him to prepare. I expect him to go out here and get better each time he plays. It's not always going to be perfect, but I do think that he has the right makeup and athleticism. And look, we're going to do everything we can do to help him be the best player. I know he is as well. It's not just on one person, it's on the entire team. And that's what we're going to do.
That said, it is a quarterback-driven league, and everything that I'm reading and also gleaning from those we talk to here on this show, as well as those who I talk to around, the 4 and out inside the 10-yard line with the game 22-9 on the north side of the 2-minute warning, with enough timeouts and a 2-minute warning to try and get the ball back and win the game with no timeouts remaining. That Russ throwing one so far up the tunnel that it was an intentional grounding, and then not doing very much on a quarterback draw. You could say it's a play call. And then on 3rd and 4th down, throwing it out of the back of the end zone rather than putting it on a wide receiver and maybe getting a flag, maybe getting something. You could say the protection was bad, but the fact that, like, a 4th down throwaway. You saw yesterday, Schlereth basically said it was because he didn't want to throw an interception, because that counts on a ledger and is a legacy breaker. Called it selfish, which is one way to put it. Another way to look at it is Russ was fighting for his life and he's just throwing it away, which is making no sense. I heard that was the last straw. So I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just telling you what you hear. I'm just like sharing with what I hear when it sounds like a person's in the know. Like, hey, those 4 downs, that was the end of it. So you got to go with the kid, and he better be athletic, because the Chargers can run you down. What a baptism by fire that's going to be. Week 4. 3-0 Chargers coming east. It's an early window game when you're coming from west to east. That's a benefit to the East Coast team, that's for sure. But, dude, you want to talk about being out of your lane? How does flying 11 and a half hours to play a football game sound? That's what the Chargers did. And they looked pretty spry to me. And they were, 4 hours ahead in that one. That's three different time zones ahead. This one will just be 2 times. Oh, it's 4 time zones. This will just be 3.
It's going to be good.
Dude, I guess.
Got to do it. Got to do it.
I was thinking one more week, but when you're 0-4, I guess you want to go 0-4 with the kid showing a pulse.
Yep.
And it's Scatterboo time, too, because Tyrone Tracy Jr. is out.
Yep.
So you got your 2 rookies in the backfield, and you got your second-year stud out wide to try and create some problems. Best of luck to the Giants. I do like Daboll, and I do root for him.
For sure.
And all my friends who are Giants friends and fans. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.